Hey guys, welcome back. This is going to be my WrestleMania prediction video. And to be perfectly honest, I am really not too excited about WrestleMania this year. They pretty much, I don't know, WWE is really, I don't know, that's a whole different can of worms. But anyway, I'm going to get into the matches here. Like I said, I'm not really excited about WrestleMania. The only thing that's kind of keeping everybody kind of intrigued is the women's match, winner take all. So obviously Charlotte Flair won the SmackDown Women's Championship. Obviously Ronda Rousey being the Raw Women's Champion and Becky Lynch. Those three girls would be main event in WrestleMania, and that's what's keeping people a little bit tweaked into the WrestleMania a little bit. As far as the matches goes, there's not really good, decent matches besides the women's match. Besides maybe Triple H and Batista and stuff like that. Yeah, no matches kind of stand out beside the women's title, the women's main event, and Triple H and Batista. Anyway, let's get into it. So Alexa Bliss is going to be hosting WrestleMania. WWE Cruiserweight Champion Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese. Obviously, Buddy Murphy's been defending the Cruiserweight Championship for a while, since I think the Royal Rumble, maybe going back even to last year. Very holding on to the title. So I don't see Tony really winning it, so I'm going to say Bobby Murphy retains the Cruiserweight Championship. WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. A few years ago, they called it the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal. And there was such an outbreak, backlash. They pulled it off and just said the Women's Battle Royal. This is where I think I'm going to say Asuka is going to win this one, just because she lost a SmackDown and Women's Championship. So this is going to be like a conservation prize, saying here you go. So I'm going to say Asuka wins the Women's Battle Royal. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, the 6th straight year. I don't know. I got no pick for that one. I don't even know who's figuring all in it. Maybe I'll click. I honestly don't know who's all in it. Okay, Braun Strowman. Apollo Crews. I don't think anybody that kind of stands out. Bo Dallas, Rhino. To be perfectly honest, I'm going to say between the two, Shelton Benjamin and EC3. That's what I'm going to say, between Shelton Benjamin and EC3. Even though I don't think Vince McMahon is... Supposedly I heard that he's not too keen on EC3. SmackDown Tag Team Championship, Fatal 4-Way, the Usos versus Ricochet and Aleister Black versus The Bar versus Sanjay Nakamura and Rusev. They've been really pushing Ricochet and Aleister Black very good, so I hope they keep that momentum going. And I really want to say Ricochet and Aleister Black becomes a SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Yeah, Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. Kurt Angle's farewell match. Baron Corbin, of all people, where WWE dropped the ball with Baron Corbin, who made his WrestleMania debut, won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Then he won the Money in the Bank, and guess what? He lost. Cashed in his Money in the Bank. He lost. In my opinion, that's when Baron Corbin kind of went downhill. Now he's become a freaking corporate bootleg. I got that from John Cena. When John Cena and Roman Reigns had that feud last year. Yeah, of all people, Baron Corbin. Kurt Angle's last and final match. Obviously, Kurt Angle's going to win. But his final match, like, it could have been like, okay, AJ Styles has a match and Samoa Joe had a match, but they both had matches. Obviously, Samoa Joe had a match with Angle on Raw, AJ Styles on SmackDown. But it could have been like John Cena. Someone that knows Kurt Angle. Who John Cena broke into the business. Made his debut back in 2002. When he brought in Ruthless Aggression. A lot of fans were quite upset, and I don't blame them. I would be like, what the hell? Even Kurt Angle's wife was not very happy. You could even pick Jeff Jarrett. That would have been cool. I thought Jeff Jarrett would actually have a match at WrestleMania. But, yeah. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. Obviously, Kurt Angle is going to win. Hands down. But very disappointing. You could have had John Cena in there. But, whatever, we don't want WWE, right? Trust me, I think fans would do a lot. I think fans would do way better wanting WWE than Vince McMahon. But I'm just saying. Intercontinental Champion Bobby Lashley versus Demon Finn Balor. Lashley's when he made his return, his return is okay. But I want to say Finn Balor becomes new IC champion. United States Champion Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio. Obviously Samoa Joe, I've been watching him since TNA Wrestling, Total Non-Stop Action. I've been following his career since then. It was awesome. Unfortunately, he's the one that kind of injured Tyson Kidd with the muscle. Has been finishing the move. I don't think he even uses it anymore because of that. Maybe not. But I'm going to say Samoa Joe retains the United States Championship at WrestleMania. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. Obviously, AJ Styles pretty much built TNA. When TNA first started with Jeff Jarrett, he was one of the originals of TNA. I'm going to say it's going to be a good match. Randy Orton, AJ Styles, that's going to be an awesome match. But I'm going to say AJ Styles defeats Randy Orton. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bayley and Sasha Banks versus the coming out of retirement for one night only, Beth Phoenix and Natalya versus the Billie Kay and Peyton versus Nia Jax and Tamina in a Fatal 4-Way match. Fatal 4-Way. Well, first of all, it's awesome to see Beth Phoenix coming back. There was actually scheduled, I heard a rumor that it was going to be Trish Stratus and Lita. I'm going to say Sasha Banks and Bayley retain the women's tag team champions belts. Going to retain. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. When Drew's really been pushed very good, in my personal opinion. But I think I'm going to say Roman Reigns defeats Drew McIntyre. Shane McMahon versus The Miz Falls Count Anywhere match. Obviously, Shane McMahon turning on The Miz back at Fastlane. And going back and forth. I don't really care for this match, but I'm going to say The Miz defeats Shane McMahon. Triple H versus Batista, no holds barred match. So anything goes. This is going back to the 1000 episode of SmackDown Live, where Batista said Triple H did a lot of things, but he hasn't beat me. And Triple H's record against Batista, 0-3. So this is going back to WrestleMania 21, where Batista defeated Triple H for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then at Backlash, and then at Vengeance, inside Hell in a Cell. So Batista is the only man to defeat Triple H 3 consecutive times in a row. So can Triple H finally tame the animal and put himself on the board? Or will Batista's final match 4-0 against Triple H? This should be a decent match. This is going to be a good match, back and forth. But I'm going to say the Cerebral Assassin comes on top and finally gets that win against Batista on the grandest stage of them all. So I'm going to say Triple H defeats the Batista. Universal Champion Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. A match that took place at WrestleMania 31, where Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and took the belt. So this is 3 years in the making. Well, 4 years in the making. But I'm going to say Brock Lesnar retains the Universal Championship because he's supposed to be going against what's-his-name from UFC, champion versus champion, and he wants to hold on to that belt. So I'm going to say Lesnar retains the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. WWE Champion, the new Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston. Kind of hope that Kingston wins. I think Kofi will do an awesome, since Elimination Chamber, he's been very good, but throwing roadblocks after roadblocks after roadblocks. But I hope Kofi Kingston wins. So I want to say Kingston comes out new WWE Champion. And to the main event. Winner takes all. Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey versus SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair versus the man Becky Lynch. Now this winner take all. This is where I'm kind of confused, because most likely when WWE does winner take all, they joint the belts. So is it going to be both of them holding the belt at the same time? Or are you guys going to, WWE, are you going to redesign and call it the Women's Championship belt again? Because they called it the Women's Championship belt, and then they brought in the freaking Divas belt. So, who knows? Ronda Rousey is very, I don't know, that whole thing with, wrestling being fake and all that crap. I don't know. This is supposed to be her final, this is going to be a lot, supposedly this contract is up after WrestleMania. But I'm going to say Charlotte Flair. Or I'm going to say Becky Lynch, finally. No, I'm going to say Charlotte Flair. Comes out, winner takes all. Because obviously she calls herself the Queen. So I'm going to say Charlotte Flair wins the main event at WrestleMania. So that is my predictions for WrestleMania. Definitely stay tuned for the results Sunday night or Monday morning on Monday. As always, guys, thanks for the support. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more videos. Definitely more content coming your way. And we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.